guys, I'm Amanda, the Botanical Brunette. Welcome to my channel. So experts have weighed in and they think that these plants are going to be the top plants for 2021. So I actually have a blog on this that I will link below. I kind of go into depth about like what these plants actually look like. I only have a couple, and the pictures that I can find I'll put up here so you guys can see like the certain plants that I'm talking about. So today I'm going to go into the list of what experts are saying is going to be the top 10 it plants of 2021. When I was doing research for this, I was pretty surprised to see that a lot of the plants on here are super easy to take care of plants and also super easy to find. So I'm gonna go over all those plants, but before I get into that, please like and subscribe and share this video. Let's get into it. The first plant, the number one plant that everybody is saying will be the it plant of 2021 is the Rickrack Cactus or the Fishbone Cactus. I actually have this plant. This plant is such an easy plant to take care of. This is my Rickrack Cactus. So this boy is wild, it's crazy. It does have kind of thinner leaves, kind of thinner like stems, I guess I should say. Due to the fact that I don't have it in a lot of great light, it does kind of sit on this bookshelf behind me. You'll start to notice like bigger stems like this will start to trail. And I've seen like really mature ones, and these things get so pretty when they're mature. So, I mean, and who couldn't love that like squiggly little like character on it? It's just so pretty. Like I can't get enough of this like wild plant. Again, super easy to care for. It does need a little bit more water than you would a regular cactus, but that's pretty much it. I mean, you should give it a little bit more light, but not as much light as a cactus. The next predicted plant of 2021 is the bunny ear cactus. This cactus is so cute. I actually don't love collecting. I used to start out with succulents and cactuses like a lot of people, but I kind of grew out of that and started collecting more foliage plants. But the bunny ear cactus is probably one of my favorites and one of the plants that I still wish I had in my collection. Unfortunately, I did lose my bunny ear cactus to a bad case of scale. I never even had scale on my plants before, and I didn't really honestly know what it looked like. I saw these like weird like cylinder like white pieces on my plants, and it was gross, and they became iridescent when I sprayed it. Ugh, like it freaked me out, so I threw the whole plant out. Honestly, I don't even think there was any amount that I could even save, but unfortunately I did lose my bunny ear cactus, but I will get another one because I love it so much. The fluffy white, like, although it's not fluffy, don't pet it, it's like insulation. It will get into your like hands. It's so fine prickers that it will get into your hands, and it will be a pain to get out. So be careful when you're potting this, be careful. They do look fuzzy, but they are kind of nasty. The next one on the list of what experts are predicting are going to be the top plants of 2021 is the blue star fern. I was honestly kind of like surprised to see a fern on this list, although I was pretty surprised to see that a cactus was on the list. Ferns are starting to make a comeback. I've started to see ferns popping up here and there, and who couldn't love the blue star fern? I actually don't have a blue star fern in my collection. I have been eyeballing a couple like from different sellers, so hopefully I'll have one in my collection soon. But the blue star fern is beautiful. Like, it is so pretty. It has that like sought after like green blue kind of like teal, like shiny everything you ever want in a leaf. Like, it's just so pretty. Like the Cebu blue, they're just so pretty. Like, oh, so pretty. So yeah, ferns are, you know, I feel like ferns are pretty standard for care. They do need a lot more water, and they do need a little less sun. So perfect bathroom plant. Number 4, the next plant on our list for top plants of 2021 is the Mistletoe Cactus. This cactus is so pretty, and I've seen it booming on my Instagram. I've seen everybody posting this cactus. It is so pretty and such a wild plant. You guys know, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I love like crazy wild plants. And this plant I need to get in my collection. Is another plant I don't have in my collection, and I need to get it like ASAP. It has these like long wild like stems on it. They do wind up growing in the right conditions, either red or white little berries on it. So adorable, and it's perfect for like Christmas time, right? Because mistletoe. Sure. The number 5 plant that I have on my list came to no surprise, because I have been seeing velvet leaves and Caletheas all over my Instagram. So the velvet Colethia would be a pick for experts saying this will be the top plant in 2021. Again, I do not have this plant, but I would love to get it in my collection. I have the Alocasia Ric-Rac and a Philodendron micans. I absolutely love velvety leaves. They're so pretty. Honestly, I really didn't know that they have a velvet Colethia. So even though I have said in the past that I won't buy another Colethia, this might change my mind and I might give her one more go. So we'll see. Number 6 plant on our list is the String of Hearts. Again, no surprise at all. I've seen this plant booming in the last, I don't know, year and a half, and this plant is going nowhere. The String of Hearts, even the variegated String of Hearts, are a little bit harder to find, I have found on this list. They, especially the variegated, it's very sought after, but the regular kind, I have also found it a little bit harder to find. Let me know in the comments if you guys have the same luck. Maybe it's just where I'm looking, but I have kind of a hard time finding the String of Hearts, and they're beautiful and they're here to stay. I also would like to add onto this, I would say string anything would be on the list as well. I know like string of turtles, string of pearls, those plants are starting to become really big as well. So any kind of like fun, like trailing plant like that, I would say would be in this category as well, but especially the String of Hearts. Again, they have been here to stay and they are going nowhere. Number 7 plant on the list kind of surprised me a little bit, because I am just like, I don't understand like where we're going, but the next plant is the Happy Bean plant, and it's technically a succulent. So we have cacti and succulents on the list. Is this 2018? Like, I'm kind of lost here. But the Happy Bean plant is an adorable little succulent-like plant. It has these little green, like tubey green beans that kind of pop up. It almost looks like if you've seen a string of bananas, it kind of looks like those little green leaves that kind of pop up. They do get big, they stay compact. I do have one that wound up getting root rot really bad. So here is the one that I currently have. I do have a little sun catcher, so you'll see like rainbows going by me every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, this guy, I mean, he's seen some better days, but we're trying to get him back. But that's a Happy Bean plant. It needs a good amount of sun, a little less water. Number 8, the next plant on our list is the Chinese money plant, or the Pilea Peperomias. Peperomioides? Yeah, you got it. I have seen this plant again. All last year was just everywhere. This plant was super hard to get for a while, and then all of a sudden it just was easy to get. I wound up getting a smaller cutting at a nursery for like $5. So this is the small cutting that I got that's since grown, but yeah, it's super cute. The leaves on it are really, really like unique. Some people call this the UFO plant. It's such an easy plant. I think it's a semi-succulent as well, so it doesn't need a ton of water. It needs a little more than a succulent, so I would check on it when it's mostly dry. And then it does need a moderate amount of sun. I have mine on the shelf behind me under grow lights because it is still winter. I do kind of still keep a lot of my plants under the grow lights, but it seems to be happy there, and it's growing really, really fast. So, and I've heard that that is a big thing with those Pileas, is that they grow super fast. So the number 9 plant on our list is a plant that I was actually pretty surprised about. I don't really know exactly what they mean by this, and I'll get to that in a second, but the number 9 plant on our list is the snake plant. Now, don't get me wrong, the snake plant is a beautiful plant. I absolutely love my snake plant behind me. We all know that that is my first baby that I've ever had, but I don't really see that type of snake plant kind of booming anymore. I'm kind of starting to see like the white snake plant and different varieties popping up all over the place. So maybe they said snake plant or Sansevieria like in a whole? I don't know. But when I think snake plant, I think of that plant, and I'm not really sure. Maybe that's really what they mean, or they could mean the entire Sansevieria like category. Who knows? Let me know in the comment if you think you know maybe like what snake plant might be more popular than another one. I have a couple different ones. I have this one back here, which I think is a Robusta, and then I have some Sansevieria Samurai and a Sansevieria Moonlight. Snake plant, here to stay. It's been going strong for a long time. And our last plant on the list is a plant that I actually don't really agree with, but it is the African milk tree. So this plant is actually kind of cool looking. I don't really love this one completely. It does have like, it's like a barrel cactus, but it has like leaves coming off of it. It's kind of weird, and it is extremely toxic to pets, so be careful with that as well. But yeah, I mean, it is cute, it is unique, but not for me. And I don't really feel like I see this ever on like Instagram or any social media. I don't really understand this pick, but who knows? So that's it. Those are the plants that experts are predicting will be popular in 2021. Do you agree with this list? Comment down below and let me know what plants you might think are going to be popular in 2021 and what plants you kind of disagree with on the list, because I don't really agree with every plant on this list either. Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I hope you guys all have a great day, and